been 30 minutes so far, and we're still in line waiting.
Gypsy Rose Blanchard's every move has been closely watched since her release from prison, and her recent night out at a Post Malone concert in New Orleans has sparked major controversy. What started as a fun evening quickly turned into a potential legal issue when she was caught on livestream accepting what appeared to be an alcoholic drink. The situation has now escalated.
It's been an hour, and still the line is all the way around the casino.
With reports suggesting that the director of Parole may be looking into whether she violated the terms of her release. Gypsy attended the concert with her friend Stephanie and spent much of the night live streaming, giving her followers a glimpse into the experience. But while engaging with her audience, she may have also inadvertently exposed a serious misstep. At one point in the stream, a voice, possibly a waitress or even her friend, was heard saying, "Here's your Metropolitan." Some viewers claim they heard Cosmopolitan instead, but either way, both are alcoholic cocktails.
Being investigated by Parole on the tail end of her sentence, and the director is involved. And this investigation has...
A Metropolitan is made with brandy, while a Cosmopolitan contains vodka, cranberry juice, lime, and orange liquor. In the video, Gypsy appears to accept the drink with a smile, takes a sip, and continues as if nothing happened. As the clip circulated online, debates erupted over whether Gypsy knowingly violated her parole. Some argued she might not have been aware of what she was handed, while others pointed out that she showed no hesitation in accepting and drinking it. Another layer of controversy emerged when social media users compared background voices in the stream.
So on a discussion group, I recently saw a screenshot. I don't know who posted this, I don't know when this was posted, but this is information I gave y'all months ago. So
speculating that her friend Stephanie may have ordered the drink for her. If that's the case, it raises questions about whether Gypsy deliberately bypassed her parole restrictions by having someone else purchase alcohol on her behalf. This isn't the first time Gypsy's choices regarding alcohol have come under scrutiny. Not long ago, she shared an Instagram photo from a distillery while with Stephanie. When asked whether she was violating her parole by being in a place that serves alcohol,
Tickets to a private Post Malone concert at the Fillmore.
Gypsy confidently responded that she was allowed to be in such spaces as long as she didn't consume it. But now, with an unedited live stream showing her seemingly drinking alcohol, the situation becomes much harder to dismiss. Another potential issue is that the concert was held inside a casino. Many parole agreements prohibit individuals from being in gambling establishments. As they often serve alcohol and are considered high-risk environments. Even if Gypsy wasn't gambling, just being in the casino could be seen as a violation. With both the drink and the venue raising concerns, authorities may decide to take action. Gypsy's reaction in the live stream also raised suspicions. The moment the drink was mentioned, she seemed momentarily uneasy before quickly shifting the topic. She started talking about ordering fries and a Pepsi, almost as if she was trying to redirect attention. Soon after, she handed her phone to her friend to show off her outfit, an abrupt change in conversation that some interpreted as an attempt to downplay the situation. With the director of Parole reportedly looking into the matter, the consequences could range from a warning to a full parole violation hearing. If authorities decide to pursue the case, Gypsy could face additional supervision, mandated rehabilitation programs, or even a return to prison. Parole officers typically require clear evidence before taking action, but the combination of live stream footage, potential witness testimony, and security footage from the venue could make for a compelling case. A major question now is whether officials will act on this or let it slide. Some believe Gypsy has avoided consequences that would have landed others in immediate trouble, while others argue that she is being unfairly scrutinized due to her high-profile status. If authorities ignore the situation, it could lead to accusations of favoritism in the justice system. On the other hand, if they move forward with disciplinary action, it could set a precedent for how strictly parole terms are enforced in cases under public attention. Throughout the evening, Gypsy documented much of her night on live stream, sharing updates with her followers while enjoying the concert with her friend Stephanie. However, this unfiltered content also meant there was no way to edit out potentially incriminating moments.
So, my friends scored tickets to a private Post Malone concert at the Fillmore. So, what time is it?
At one point in the stream, a voice possibly belonging to a waitress or even Stephanie could be heard saying, "Here's your Metropolitan." Some viewers claim they heard Cosmopolitan instead, but either way, both drinks are alcoholic. A Metropolitan is a vintage cocktail made with brandy, while a Cosmopolitan contains vodka, cranberry juice, lime, and Cointreau. Regardless of which drink it was, the key issue remains the same.
Thank you so much. And we're gonna get a bite to eat. I ordered a fries and a Pepsi, and we'll be good to go for a really good night.
Gypsy is on parole, and her conditions prohibit her from consuming alcohol. As the clip circulated online, speculation intensified. Some people questioned whether Gypsy may not have realized what she was being handed, while others argued that her reaction, gratefully accepting the drink, smiling, and appearing at ease suggested that she knew exactly what it was. Unlike a photo or edited clip, this was a live stream, meaning there was no chance to alter or remove anything after the fact. The moment was broadcast in real time, leaving no room for plausible deniability.
Hold the phone while I show them my outfit. Alright, so this is my outfit. So I have, it's a little loose because I bought this when I was pregnant. So I've got burgundy skirt.
Initially, it seemed as though the drink had been served to her by a waitress. However, some online sleuths carefully analyzed the voices in the background and suggested that her friend Stephanie might have ordered it for her instead. If that's the case, it raises an even bigger issue. Did Gypsy knowingly have her friend buy alcohol for her in an attempt to bypass parole restrictions? If authorities determine that she conspired with someone to obtain alcohol, it could be seen as a deliberate violation rather than an innocent mistake. This isn't the first time people have questioned Gypsy's choices when it comes to alcohol.
Everything was pre-approved by my sister because she has really great fashion, so she's been giving me tips. I haven't been to a concert since Jazz Fest.
Previously, she posted an Instagram photo from a distillery, which sparked concerns among followers. When someone asked whether she was breaking parole rules by being around alcohol, Gypsy confidently responded that she was allowed to be in places where alcohol was served as long as she didn't consume it. However, this time is different. The footage from the concert seemingly captures her receiving and possibly drinking an alcoholic beverage, meaning she can't rely on the same defense. As soon as the drink was mentioned on the live stream, Gypsy's behavior noticeably changed. A brief moment of hesitation could be observed before she quickly tried to shift the conversation. She casually brought up ordering fries and a Pepsi.
Tickets to a private Post Malone concert at the Fillmore.
Almost as if she was trying to redirect attention away from the drink. The sudden change in topic gave the impression that she was actively trying to divert scrutiny. Observers also pointed out other odd details from that night. Her eyes appeared noticeably squinted as the concert went on, leading some to speculate that she may have been under the influence. Rather than fully immersing herself in Post Malone's performance, she spent much of the night focusing on her live stream, constantly checking her appearance on camera rather than engaging with the event.
It's been 30 minutes so far, and we're still in line waiting. It's been an hour. Oh, it's been an hour. It's been an hour. And still the line is all the way around the casino.
For someone under strict parole conditions, these details raise serious concerns. Was Gypsy simply distracted by the attention she was getting online, or was there something more happening that night? More importantly, could she face legal consequences for her actions? Some believe that the live stream footage alone could be used as evidence and sent to her parole officers. While online speculation may not be enough to prove a parole violation, authorities could issue a warrant to obtain security footage from the venue to determine whether Gypsy was actually drinking. If it is confirmed that she consumed alcohol, it could lead to a parole violation hearing. Parole officers usually require clear and undeniable proof before taking action, but the combination of live stream footage, potential witness testimony, and security recordings from the casino could be compelling. If the investigation moves forward,
is being investigated by parole on the tail end of her sentence, and the director is involved. And this investigation has been going on for a while. So on a discussion group, I recently saw a screenshot. I don't know who posted this. I don't know when this was posted, but this is information I gave y'all months ago. So
Gypsy may be required to attend a hearing where a judge would determine whether she knowingly violated the terms of her parole. Depending on the outcome, she could face additional restrictions, mandatory rehabilitation programs, or, in the worst-case scenario, reincarceration. One of the biggest questions now is whether authorities will actually act on this situation. So far, Gypsy has seemingly avoided serious consequences for actions that might have resulted in immediate trouble for other parolees. However, if the director of parole is truly looking into this matter, things could be different this time. If the case gains enough traction in the media, public pressure could push officials to respond more aggressively. Ignoring the situation could lead to accusations of favoritism or inconsistency in the justice system, making an already high-profile case even more complicated. Public perception plays a major role in cases like this. If people believe that Gypsy is repeatedly breaking the rules without consequences, it could lead to widespread outrage and increased pressure on authorities to take action. On the other hand, some argue that the level of scrutiny she faces makes her more vulnerable to criticism compared to the average parolee, raising concerns about whether she is being unfairly targeted. Regardless of public opinion, the situation has now escalated beyond a simple mistake. It has become both a legal issue and a public relations crisis that could shape Gypsy's future. Beyond the alcohol controversy, another major issue is the location of the event itself. The Post Malone concert was held inside a casino, and parole terms often prohibit individuals from being in or around gambling establishments. These restrictions exist because casinos serve alcohol and are known for fostering high-risk behavior. Even if Gypsy wasn't gambling that night, simply being in that environment could be considered a parole violation. But this isn't the only questionable moment since her release. In a clip from Life After Lockup, Gypsy and her husband, Ken, were seen toasting with wine glasses. While it's unclear what was actually inside, Many viewers pointed out that Gypsy's drink looked suspiciously like red wine, while Ken's appeared to be white. Of course, she could argue it was just cranberry juice or grape juice, or even that the scene was staged for television. But does that excuse really hold up? A parole condition is a parole condition, and no TV show should be an exception to the law. What makes this even more controversial is how naturally the moment played out. There was no hesitation, no second guessing, just a casual toast, almost as if drinking on camera was second nature. This has led to even more speculation. Was this just a scripted moment for entertainment, or did Gypsy genuinely believe she could bend the rules without facing consequences? Parole officers don't just look at direct violations, they also consider the appearance of wrongdoing. Even if her glass contained nothing but juice, the optics alone could be damaging. It sends a message that she's either indifferent to the restrictions placed on her or is purposefully testing the limits, all while knowing full well that cameras are rolling. So why does it feel like Gypsy keeps getting a pass on things that would land other parolees in serious trouble? And more importantly, at what point do repeated incidents like this actually start to carry real consequences? This situation isn't just about whether Gypsy violated her parole. It's about the broader implications of her actions. She's not just putting herself in compromising situations. She's doing it in a way that seems almost deliberate, as if she's seeing how far she can go before authorities step in. Her confidence in engaging in activities that toe the line of her parole conditions raises serious concerns about accountability. Does being a public figure give her an unfair advantage when it comes to the legal system? Is Gypsy unintentionally normalizing the idea that parole violations can be overlooked if you have enough public support? And could this influence other parolees to believe that as long as they remain popular, they won't face repercussions either? This entire situation also raises questions about fairness in the justice system. If Gypsy continues to test boundaries without consequences, does that suggest that fame offers protection from legal punishment? Or will her case force parole officers to crack down on high-profile offenders to maintain consistency? At this point, it's bigger than just one person. It's about the message this sends to the public. Will this case lead to reform in how celebrity parole cases are handled? Or will it further expose inconsistencies in the system? What do you think? Is Gypsy simply enjoying her newfound freedom, or is she recklessly pushing boundaries? Should parole officers step in and take action, or will they continue to turn a blind eye? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more updates, because trust me, there's always more to come.